It's really smart. What are you doing? Can you like a metrosexual shark. Get the... So we were raised as theater people, as improvisers, and that's kind of our day gig and our night gig now. We had a difficulty when we decided, you know what, we want to start getting fit, getting active, doing this running thing. We had no idea what to do. We learned by trial and error. So we wanted to share 5 tips and tricks today with you that might help you get started on your running journey, or some things you might not know if you've already started running. The first tip that I can tell you is do not believe anyone when they tell you that you're gonna love running. It's a free sport. False. It is not a free sport, okay? This is just a sampling of some of the gear that you might need to buy to embark on your running journey, okay? First off, if you look at me, you're gonna need something to keep sweat and hair out of your head. I used to go out there and just like a pair of gym shorts and my old tennis shoes and die every day. And I'm like, oh, I would like to not have hair on my face. My favorite product is this, for headbands, is this. It's called a Bondi band. And I love it because it does not move. It keeps your hair out of your face, collects sweat, everything like that. And they have super fun sayings. Sweat is my fat crying. It's a personal mantra that I like to live by when I'm exercising, because if that's not constantly in your head, then why am I doing this? Other stuff you might need. Specialty tanks that are sweat wicking, decent sports bras if you are a lady on a certain side of wealth like myself. Not actual money, I meant, I'm not gonna explain it. Good running shorts, attire, anything that's sweat wicking. And also, the coup de resistance, the most expensive of pieces of running equipment I've ever owned, are my shoes. Right now I'm running in Brooks Glycerins. I like them very much. I'm honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of an Asics girl, but Asics changed the format of my favorite shoe. And the trick is, do not shop for a shoe that is going to be cheap for you. And I know it's sad, but like being in the wrong kind of footwear, if you need more cushion, if you need less cushion, if you need a stability shoe, if you don't need a stability shoe, it's gonna cause you problems down the line. So you really have to go to a running store, if there's one in your community, and be fitted. Have them watch your gait, have them watch how you run, how you move, and they will recommend a shoe and fit a shoe to you. And really, really do that. Spend the money because it really does avoid injury. Good God. What is this?
Are we gonna do this or what?
Don't. You didn't have to put it up. Like, can you water it down or something?
Nope.
It's unsightly. Aaron, don't. Tip number 2, you really have to prepare for the elements where you are running. In Florida, it is super hot. It's probably about 10:30 on a Saturday. It is about 90 degrees out. It's June. So you gotta lather up in sunscreen.
It's a horrible idea.
What's a horrible idea?
This whole running thing to do. This is not dripping in.
If you are like running where it is rainy or wet all the time or cold all the time, you have to get the proper gear. So proper jackets, proper headgear, and there are like running headwear, gloves, scarves, all that kind of stuff. But for us in Florida, it's lightweight tanks, sweat wicking clothes, and sunscreen all day, all the time.
I hate running, at least right now, at this point in my life. I've been running for about 4 years. This past January, did the Disney full marathon. And yeah, it took a lot out of me, man. It was my second marathon, but it took a lot out of me. And right after the marathon, like a week after, I came down with the flu. And that knocked me out for like another week or so. And then after that, about 3 weeks later, after recovering,
slow for 30 seconds,
ended up doing a half marathon here in town, and there were 2 causeways that we had to go over. So yeah, after that, I was like, screw this. I'm done running for a while. And here we are June, and it's my first time back out running since February, and you can hear it, I'm hurting already.
Tip number 4 is listen to your body. I've been on a bench a long time due to an injury, so it's a little heartbreaking. It's a little sad that I can't get out there and do what I used to love doing, but sometimes that's how it is. You really have to listen to your body. If your body is telling you no from an injury, if a doctor's telling you no, that you can't run from an injury, you just kind of have to go with it, and trust that one day you'll be able to heal and get enough treatment to where you can get back out there and do the thing you love. It stinks a little, but you really got to listen to yourself. If you can't do it, you can't do it.
Oh,
Steady for 1 minute.
you hear my run keeper, I'm doing intervals, which is another good way to get into running. If you've never done it before, instead of just running full out, I run or jog for a minute, and then I walk for 30 seconds. It's a little easier on my joints, and easier on my body, lets me recover a little bit. I usually feel better after a run that I've done intervals than if I've tried to go all full out. Tip number 4, always remember to hydrate. Keep hydrating. I think that was an owl. Have I mentioned hydration? Hydrate. Whatever it is that you do that you enjoy, go out there and do it. I haven't run since February. I had given up on running for the year. I was done. But being out here today, look at this. This is why I do what I do. This is why I run. I had forgotten that. Tip number 5 is have fun. Just enjoy your experiences. Live in the moment. Be present and take in the beauty. Take in the beauty every once in a while of what's around you. Speaking of being present, I think Holly and I are gonna go home and relax a little bit because we have an improv show tonight. And I wanna be present. It's gonna be fun. You should check it out sometime. See you in a bit.
Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this, if you like us, please give us a like.
Subscribe.
Subscribe and
If you so desire.
give us a shout out in the comments. Say hi. Let's say,
Talk about your running stories.
yeah, we'd love to hear about them. An extra tip, tip number 6. Remember to always totally negate your exercise with a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
How was your walk?
Hot. You ever stretched out your sweaty butt cheek on a picnic table? Sorry, next person who dines here with your delicious pub sub.